that some people strategically plan to destroy the lives of others? Come on, let's talk about it.
The eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. To see you high and lifted
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to your inspirational channel. I'm Mrs. Evelyn Tego, and in today's video, I want us to talk about how Haman strategically planned to destroy the life of Mordecai. Please, if today is your first time of coming to this channel, if today is the first time we are connecting, please consider subscribing to be part of this family. We do inspirational talk. We talk about emotions, marriage, singleness, normal life. So please consider subscribing to be part of this family. And also press the notification bell so that when we upload, you'll be first to know. And to my returning subscribers, as always, I'm so grateful for all your support. Stay blessed. In the book of Esther, we came across a man called Haman, a deceitful, conceited, anti-Semitic villain, made a plot against Mordecai. Mordecai was a descendant of one of those exiled Jews. He was a Jew living in Persia, a man of God. But Haman didn't like Mordecai. Haman wanted to do everything within his means to ensure that Mordecai is destroyed. Haman was a very influential and powerful man. He was in the court of King Ahasuerus. He was promoted because he's very influential, and the king wanted someone in his court, someone who can help him to rule. So Haman was promoted, and he wanted to use his power, his promotion, to destroy people. Have you ever come across someone who always ensures that you are being disgraced? It's not a position to envy. If someone who is in power doesn't like you, it will take the grace of God for you to be appreciated or promoted. Queen Esther, the wife of King Ahasuerus, invited Haman and the king for a banquet. Haman, full of ego, full of himself, thought the queen was going to honor him. But after the banquet, when the king asked Queen Esther what request she wants him to grant, Queen Esther said that she wants Haman and the king to come tomorrow, the next day, for another banquet. Haman was still thrilled, over the moon, thinking that the next day the Queen Esther, is going to honor him. So he was over the moon, going back home. But on his way home, he saw Mordecai, and that was all over. He was infuriated again, angry, just at the sight of Mordecai. But by the time he got home, he was puffed up with his ego again, and he accounts in detail everything that happened in the king's house. He told the friends and the wife how the queen wants to honor him by inviting him again the next day for another banquet. And he said that all that honor was not enough. Each time he set his eye on Mordecai sitting at the gate of the king, he gets angry and infuriated. Guess what advice the friends and the wife gave? When there is no guidance, people fall. But in an abundance of counselors, there is safety. The friends and the wife were not people who could give Haman good counseling. So guess what they told Haman? They told Haman to make a gallows to hang Mordecai on the next day. But you know what? We serve a living God. We serve invisible, immortal, who work behind the scenes when we pray and have a good attitude and trust him. The same night that Haman was planning with his gang to build a gallows to kill Mordecai, guess what? The king had insomnia. The king was not able to sleep. So he asked the servant to bring the book of record, the Chronicles, to read to him. I suppose the king was hoping that the monotonous reading will probably put him to sleep. But you know what? When the servant was reading, the servant came across a time that Mordecai reported 2 gatekeepers that were planning to lay their hands on the king, King Ahasuerus. That statement jerked the mind of the king, and the king asked, "Hold on a minute. Has any honor been restored to Mordecai for revealing this secret to me?" And the servant said, "No." I'm so over the moon. This is amazing, poetic at its best. The king said, "We need to honor this man." The same night, how ironic is that? The same night they are planning to hang him, the same night King Ahasuerus is planning to honor him. There may be a time in your life that everything is going wrong, that the people close to you or your leadership, the people above you, are tormenting you, treating you unfairly, planning against you. But when you keep a good attitude, when you trust God, when you put all your hope in the Lord and have a good attitude and do nothing out of spite or vain conceit, our God will redeem you, because the Lord will fight for us and we will hold our peace in Exodus 14:14. Don't give up in doing good. In due season, God will reward you if you don't give up. Though the book of Esther is a book that there is no mention of praying to God, God also redeems. So even when you don't see God, if you are a child of God and you have a good attitude and you pray without ceasing, our God will redeem you. So what happened? Let's continue the story. The king asked the servant to look in the court to see who is there, because it was early in the morning. So the king was probably thinking that there will be nobody around because it's too early. But Haman, still plotting, was coming to ask the king that they should hang Mordecai on the gallows that he's built over the night. So the servant told the king told the servant, "Let him in." So Haman came in, and the king asked Haman, "What honor should I bestow to a person?" Haman, being full of himself, thinking that there is nobody apart from him that the king would like to honor, said to the king, "The person should be given a royal robe by the king, and a horse that has been by the king, and on the person's head a crown should be placed, and parade through the city square and proclaim before the person." This is what Haman wanted to have. But when God is on your side, at the due time, at the appointed time, in the presence of your enemies, God will lay a table before you if you keep a good attitude. How do you think he was feeling when he realized that it wasn't for him, but it was for Mordecai? God can use your enemies to bless you. God can give you your blessing through the person who is tormenting you, if you can keep a good attitude. So after Haman told the king everything, the king told Haman, "Take everything that you have said, the robe, the horse, the crown, everything, and do what you have said for Mordecai, the Jew that sits at the gate." Imagine, how will Haman be feeling? We don't usually see God face to face. Just as the book of Esther, we didn't hear about God, but the hand of God was written in a deep ink every page of the book of Esther. Guess who was hanged? I'm sure you can have a very good guess of this. Haman was the one who got hanged in the end, on the same gallows he built. This gallows was made to kill Mordecai, a man that was honored in the end. I beseech you, don't give up in doing good. Pray to God all the time. Have a good attitude. Trust in God. Believe that our God will always come through for you in the end. Try and read the book of Esther to have a deep understanding of this story and know how the unfathomable God can come through for you in a difficult situation. this is the story for today. I just wanted to encourage you, no matter what you are going through, pray without ceasing and know that God can redeem you. God can save you. God bless you so much for watching this video. Thank you. Please don't forget to share this video with a friend, a family, or maybe just on your Facebook, on your WhatsApp status. Share to bless someone, and God will bless you as well. Have a blissful day, and may God bless you. Stay blessed.